Okay.
Recording has
Good
started.
evening. Good evening. Welcome to the meeting of the Fairfield Representative Town Meeting on March 22nd, 2021. I'm going to ask everybody to mute their microphones, please, until you need to speak. Thanks. As a reminder to participants tonight, please identify yourself when you are about to speak. I'd like to ask the clerk to do the roll call.
Mike Mahoney?
Here.
Veronica Monahan?
Here.
Amy O'Shea?
Here.
Amy Ruggiero? Bill Gerber?
Here.
Karen McCormick?
Here.
Cindy Perm?
Here.
Jeff Steele?
Here.
Cindy Perm? Jeff Steele. Alex Durrell?
Here.
Matt Jacobs?
Here.
Scott Nickel?
Here.
Sharon Pastilli?
Here.
Laura Carson?
Here.
Alice Kelly? Meredith Odenak?
Here.
Marcy Spolier?
Here.
Will Diaz?
Here.
Josh Garskoff?
Here.
Joe Siebert?
Here.
Jay Wolk?
Here.
Matt Ambrose? Hannah Gale? Lisa Havey?
Present.
Does anyone else hear Betsy anymore?
I lost.
No, it went
We can't hear
silent.
you. Hmm. If we can get her on, we do need the roll call done. Her audio just died.
I'll
We'll
text
give her
Betsy.
another minute.
I'll text her too.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Oh. Betsy's computer died, but she's about to sign in again, so we'll have her back in a second.
Wait.
While we're waiting, why don't we say the Pledge of Allegiance? Can everyone stand? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Can you hear me? It's Betsy.
Yes, hi Betsy, yay.
Okay, I don't know what the heck happened. Okay,
I think you were
starting back
Lisa
with
Havey last
District.
year.
Okay, District 6, Lisa Havey. Tamisha Dunmore.
Sorry, Lisa's here.
Thank you. Lauren Bove.
Here.
Mark McDermott.
Here.
Jill Vergara.
Here.
Karen Wackerman.
Here.
Hank Ferentz. Pamela Iacona.
Here.
Christine Messina. Peter Tolman.
Here.
Drew Georgiadis.
Here.
Rick Brower. Chrissy Kelly. Bill Perugini.
Here.
Elizabeth Altabelli. Peter Britton.
Here.
Frank Patisse.
Here.
Mr. Patisse, do you have an announcement to make to the body?
Yes, I do. I would like to introduce Kim Grant as our new district rep in District 10. She's a fellow Mill Hill parent like myself and has 4 kids in the school system, and she's taking the seat that is vacated by Marissa Ringel, who resigned as she sold her house and is moving south.
Kimberly Grant. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So we'll move on to item 2 on the agenda, which is to consider and act upon the minutes of the regular RTM meeting held on February 25th, 2020. May I have a motion to approve those minutes? Representative Nickel, seconded by Representative Pistilli. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none. Oh, yes?
Sorry, this is Jill Vergara from District 7. I just wanted to amend one part of the minutes. It's on page 3, in the paragraph that starts, Mr. DeWitt said the most benefit should be. In the last sentence in that paragraph, the last sentence starts with Ms. Vergara felt there was still a participation gap and felt that adjusting. I would like to include income, so adjusting the income or asset levels could be reviewed in order to increase participation. So it's just inserting income or asset. It's just 2 words, income or.
Okay, thank you. Did the clerk get that change?
Yes.
Betsy?
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Any other comments? Okay, so let's vote on that amendment to the minutes, I guess. All in favor of that amendment, please say aye.
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 Okay, anyone opposed? Anyone opposed? Okay. So that passes, and let's do the approval of the minutes as amended. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Abstentions? Okay, thanks. The minutes pass. Item 3, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Resolved that the Town of Fairfield authorizes the Board of Education of the Town of Fairfield to apply to the Commissioner of Administrative Services and to accept or reject a grant for the Burr Elementary School full roof replacement project at Burr Elementary School. And further resolved that the Burr Elementary School Building Committee is hereby established as the building committee with regard to the elementary school full roof replacement project at Burr Elementary School. And further resolved that the Town of Fairfield hereby authorizes at least the preparation of schematic drawings and outlined specifications for the Burr Elementary School full roof replacement project at Burr Elementary School. May I have a motion to approve this resolution? Representative Spalier, seconded by Representative Diaz. Thank you. Is there any discussion? I don't see any. Okay. So there seems to be no discussion. Let's have a vote. All in favor of this motion, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thanks. The motion passes unanimously. Item 4, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the bond resolution entitled "A Resolution Appropriating $3,920,000 for the purchase of vehicles and equipment for the Department of Public Works and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation be and hereby is approved." May I have a motion to approve that item? Representative Spalier again, seconded by Representative Castilli. Is there any discussion?
I have a comment, Madam Moderator.
Who's that?
It's Representative Vergara from District
Okay.
7.
Okay, thanks. Go ahead.
I just wanted to note that we have a lot of new information about federal stimulus funding that we didn't have while these appropriations were moving through the town bodies. And in reading the backup materials and reading some of the information about these projects included in these bonding appropriations, I am not sure, but I think that some of this can qualify for the federal stimulus. But that uncertainty makes me feel like we should vote on this now. But I'd like to make sure that there's a discussion when more information becomes available about the federal stimulus funding. And I do not want these bonds to go out if they qualify for federal stimulus. I don't want them to go out to bond. And I just really wanted to make that statement public so that discussion would be had by multiple town bodies when we get more information about the federal stimulus.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other comments or questions or? Okay, seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. That passes unanimously. Item 5 on the agenda, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the bond resolution entitled "A Resolution Appropriating $1 million for Costs Related to Road Paving and Authorizing the Issuance of Bonds to Finance Such Appropriation" be and hereby is approved. May I have a motion to approve this item? Everyone's very shy tonight. Where are those motions?
I'll make a motion, Lauren Bove.
Okay, thank you, and seconded by Representative Wolk. Are there any comments or on this item?
No, other than Liz Altobelli is present.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
make that noted.
Okay, so seeing no comments, then all in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. That motion passes unanimously. Item 6 on the agenda, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution recommended by the Board of Finance. That resolved that the bond resolution entitled "A Resolution Amending and Restating the Resolution entitled A Resolution Appropriating $2,897,276.45 for the costs associated with establishment and operation of a Fairfield Westport multi-town emergency communications center with the town of Westport, and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation, to increase the amount of the appropriation by $1,116,940 to a total of $4,014,216. Be and hereby is approved. May I have a motion to approve this item? Representative Nickel, seconded by Representative Siebert, sorry. Any discussion on this item? Okay, doesn't look like there is any. So let's take a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, the motion passes unanimously. Thanks. Item 7 on the agenda, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the 20-year bond resolution entitled "A Resolution Appropriating $4,303,000 for the cost of certain non-recurring capital projects and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation be and hereby is approved." Can I have a motion to approve? Representative Alice Kelly, seconded by Representative Siebert. Any discussion? Representative Vergara.
Hi, Representative Vergara from District 7. I just wanted to reiterate my comment about the federal stimulus and wanting to have a discussion about what qualifies for the federal stimulus when we have more information. And this is more relevant for this bonding appropriation. There are several items like the office renovations, the townwide facility audit, and some HVAC projects that I think could qualify for the federal stimulus. And I just want to make sure that we have those discussions before those bonds are put out to bid.
Thank you. Any other comments? Okay, seeing none, let's take a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. That passes unanimously. The next item, item 8 on the agenda, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the 15-year bond resolution entitled "A Resolution Appropriating $1,750,000 for the cost of a building automation system upgrade at Fairfield Ludlow High School and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation be and hereby is approved. Can I have a motion to approve this item? Representative
move.
Wilk, seconded by Representative Beauvais. Okay, thank you. I would love it if Mr. Angelis, Mr. Papageorge, and Mrs. Vitale could present this item. I know that they were unable to last week. So can you please help us with the details of this?
Good evening, everyone. So this project would be to upgrade, as you said, the automated controls for the Ludlow High School building, HVAC systems. We've done some upgrading to this system. We've also done some repair work, and it continues to be repair work. So we feel that at this time, this would be the time to move forward with doing a full upgrade to this system. The reason we chose Ludlow High School as the first school to do this to is because some of the equipment that's behind the scenes that is still working, we can use to repair other district buildings. So we're going to gain some valuable pieces of equipment by upgrading this one to help carry along some of the other buildings until we can get them moved into the waterfall for upgrading as well. I don't know if there's any questions about the project in specific.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? I think not. I don't see any comments or hands raised. Okay, so we'll go to the vote. All in favor of this item, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. That motion passes unanimously. Item 9, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the 20-year bond resolution entitled A Resolution Appropriating $3,653,150 for the costs of various Board of Education capital projects and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation be and hereby is approved. Can I have a motion? Representative Carson is making a motion to approve, and I need a second. Representative Havey. I'd like to again ask Mr. Papageorge if he can describe this to us and talk about it.
Absolutely. So this bond appropriation is for the funding for the Burr replacement roof replacement, I should say. It also includes the an upgrade project for the Fairfield Ludlow bathrooms, which is well beyond their life expectancy. There's been, for the bathroom in specific, that is more of a infrastructure as opposed to a cosmetic. You will see a noticeable difference in the cosmetic appearance of the bathrooms, but this is also going to focus on behind wall piping issues, also ADA compliance issues, and just bringing the bathrooms up to standards and allowing them to continue using and serving the students at Ludlow High School for many years to come. I don't know if there's any questions.
Thank you. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions or comments? I don't see any. So let's move to a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions?
Good.
Okay, the motion, did someone say something? No. The motion passes unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay. And then item 10, to consider and act upon amendments to the tax relief for the elderly and disabled homeowners ordinance, section 95-8 to section 95-15, of Chapter 95, Article 3 of the Code of the Town of Fairfield, as recommended by the Board of Finance and as referred by the Legislation and Administration Committee. And I think this will make sense if we do separate motions for each of the sections so we can talk about them. So can I have a motion to approve the first section change in that item, please? Representative Vergara, seconded by Representative Ruggiero. Is there any discussion? And this, just to be clear, this is the section that sets forth the changes in the rates. Is that correct, Representative Vergara?
Yes, this is just the tax credit and it's the benefit calculations.
Okay, thank you. So I don't see anyone with comments, so let's move to vote on that, the change, the amendments to that section. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, so did someone say something? No. So that first section change passes. Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the next section? If you could just specify what the section is, that would be good, whoever's moving.
Madam Moderator, point of order, may I offer some commentary?
Okay.
It's Representative Iacono. I believe in speaking with Representative Vergara that we're all in agreement on the changes that are related to the finances of the ordinance. And in the interest of time, Representative Vergara and I would like to move to strike the changes to the review committee, adopt the ordinance without those changes, and then she and I have agreed to have a conversation to try and resolve how the review committee will take place.
Okay, thank you. So this will be a motion then, just so we're only changing the table, which has already been approved, and the language, I think, which we still need a motion on, and I think Representative Perham is making that motion to approve that the Board of Finance will get a report on the status of the tax review as well. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And
that would be striking then the final last piece, which is the review committee. And as I said, she and I will meet and try and seek resolution there.
Okay, thank you. So we'll just then address the second motion, which Representative Perham has made about getting the Board of Finance getting a report on the status of the senior and disabled tax program. I need a second for that motion. Representative Nickel. So any discussion on that point? Okay, so all in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. So that item passes. So we will we'll table that, or we'll hold off on the changes to the last item as agreed by the majority or the two party leaders. Unless anyone has an objection to that, I imagine we're all good with that. Okay. Thank you. So I think that's it. And I would then ask for if there's any other items to discuss. If not, could I, Representative Garskoff?
Thank you, Madam Moderator. Josh Garskoff from District 5. Do we need to, are we going to go ahead and vote this through and then bring it up again? I'm not clear, because do we need to get this done in order to have it enacted in time for this year? So do we want to take action on this item?
Well, we've already approved the first two amendment changes. So the table's been approved and the Board of Finance language change has been approved.
Okay, thank you. I thought
So
I thought we just approved the, okay, got it. Never mind, thank you.
Okay. I know it's unusual to make a change in the middle of this, but I think it sounds like people are in agreement on that last point to revisit that. Representative Spolier, did you have a question?
Do we have to table it to a day certain?
No, I moved to strike the language. That's, so it's irrelevant now.
So there's no amendment to that section at all?
Correct.
Okay. Representative Vergara, do you want to second that motion?
Yes, I'll second that. Thank you.
Okay. So the motion is that we've already passed those other amendments to this section, and what's happening now is we're saying there are no other amendments to this, and we'll revisit what was going to be changed. So unless is there any discussion on that? Okay, I don't think so. So all in favor of striking those changes, please say aye.
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 Any against? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. So that motion passes. And now I'm looking for a motion to adjourn, and I see that Representative Carson has made one, and Representative Pasilli is seconding it. So very excitedly. So all in favor of a motion to adjourn, please say aye.
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 Okay. Thank you all very much. Have a nice
Thank you,
evening.
everybody.